Hey artists, welcome to our 5th day of texture warm-ups with our texture cylinder. We have done fur, wood grain, stones, and scales. Today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to do a metal cylinder, a reflective, chrome color, aluminum, whatever you want to call it, cylinder. So we don't think of texture a lot of times as something that's smooth. And metal actually has a very specific type of texture. It's somewhat hard to describe, but it feels cold usually. It's smooth, but it's got this unique type of grain to it. So I have a picture. I'm posting this picture for you guys that you can use as a reference. But it's all this is going to be is shading, and our shading is going to change from what we have here. So I'm actually going to go in and very carefully erase this shading that we did on this last part of the cylinder. Try not to erase anything else. If you have a smaller pencil, it's probably easier than what I'm doing here. I actually have this. There we go. Okay, so what happens with metal is it's so reflective that it causes these crazy bands of shading going on here. So let's start actually at the top, because at the top it's going to be one of the darkest places, and it's going to fade a little bit. And then we're going to leave an area of highlight, just a small one, and then kind of a mid-tone. Now these lines of shading are very precise, they're pretty even. So it's kind of a darker mid-tone right there. Go back up here and make this very light. Now after that is going to be our band of highlight. And then there's going to be a dark streak. And then under that it's going to be light. It gets a little darker and darker. Just looking at my reference here, guys. But not a whole lot darker. Let's go back over this. We need to make a few adjustments here. You're going to have to be very precise with this to get it to look right. Don't be afraid of the darker values. You can see in some of the pipes in the picture that some of them have several bands along the bottom. I'm going to try to add those in. in hopes. If you have to, you can also go back with your eraser, touch up some areas. We also want our edges to be nice and precise on this part. That's how I'm going to finish mine out here. So there we have our different pipes, or our different textures. It's kind of a neat little exercise to describe and show texture. And those are our 7 elements of art. We have done a full page. Some of you have done more than one page. A full page of all the 7 elements of art. Thanks, guys. Next up is the principles of design.